Rod designations are found near the rod grip. Choose a rod that has a moderate action, not too stiff, not too limber. These are the easiest to cast and the kind of rod you will want for most kinds of fishing. Fly rods are long and come apart for easier transport. Usually they come in 2, 3, or 4 pieces. More sections make it easier to travel with your rod, but they're usually a little more expensive. As with previous pieces of your system, the fly reel must maintain the balanced approach. You should buy a single action reel that is the right size to hold the fly line and backing you will be using. More on backing coming up. Most reels can be switched to either wind with your right hand or your left hand. It's your choice. You can use either a reel with a simple click drag or a more powerful disc drag if you plan to pursue bigger fish like steelhead salmon or saltwater species. We recommend that you purchase a reel with a spool that has an exposed rim so you can manually add more drag as needed. Extra spools can be purchased with most fly reels. This gives you the option of taking different types of lines, like a wet tip, out into the field. You can purchase your rod, reel, and lines separately, or buy one of the many excellent beginner outfits available that have matched components. Scientific Anglers offers several beginners outfits. That completes our equipment rundown. Now let's put it to work.
Now that you have all the right components, let's build your first fly fishing system. First, your reel. Again, set your reel for either a right or left hand wind. Reels come with instructions for right or left setup. After you've set your reel for right or left hand retrieve, slip it under the seating ring and tighten the ring to lock the reel in place. Backing is the first thing we wind on the reel. Backing is 20 or 30 pound test Dacron line. Its primary function is to fill the spool to the point the line begins. That's because fly lines are only 90 feet long. Thread the backing through the stripping guide, the guide closest to the reel, not the hook keeper right above your rod grip. Then thread the backing through the reel frame, winding it around the spool the same way it will wind on. Tie 2 simple overhand or arbor knots to secure the backing, one to the end and a second around the backing. Pull the knots tight, give the backing a tug, pulling it tight to the hub or arbor of the spool. Wind the backing on your spool using your thumb and forefinger to guide it. Make sure to move the backing back and forth to evenly layer it on the spool.